do it. Your McDaddy does get spotted out. Chow comes in, and again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawns. A contest does come in, the time gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max, a very back and forth hill so far. The kills not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to call here from me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I believe
Big Max, they got it. They did it.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Now, he's going to be coming in. Will you read it out for me? Able to take down Vessel. So a 2v4 just like that. Daddy Red realizing that he's getting on both sides. Oh no. And Vessel going to be assassinated in the corner. Will be the side of EWG Academy winning round number 4.
At least buy Vessel dinner first. Good lord. That's just common courtesy, right?
It has to be. Go grab him some dinner. It's not even, I don't know, it's dinner time. Never mind, but my goodness. EWG Academy feeling confident, feeling like they are going to win this series.
Yeah, farming here. He decides he's going to take him hostage. He's going to show him the brick wall. Nothing PG-13 related happening here. And
rest of this P3 time, you will have Ren early rotated, able to take down one. It might get traded out here. Will be on the chase. And Ren, so sneaky, so slippery, gonna be going back. A double for Ren. You can't kill this man. He is just being a nuisance. Make it a triple for Ren. The time secured for the side of Amplified. And he is like a phantom menace. You just lose him, and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more. Just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 spree. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7 spree for Ren. And the win going the way of Amplified Black on this map number 1. My goodness.
Jake Pancake wipes that idea out as another kill for him as he's absolutely popping off. Howzy again doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it is too much here for the side of EWG Red to try to get this one. But again, it's just a contest, and they need to try to get these kills. But Jake Pancake with a 3-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers absolutely doesn't get spotted out by Decent, just holding that angle from the back. Jozo looking to clutch this up in the 1v2, but can he do it? Your McDaddy does get spotted out. Chow comes in, and again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawns. A contest does come in, the time gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max, a very back and forth hill so far. The kills not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to call here from me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
Big Max, they got it. They did it.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Now, he's going to be coming in. Will you read it out for me? Able to take down Vessel. So a 2v4 just like that. Daddy Red realizing that he's getting on both sides. Oh no. And Vessel going to be assassinated in the corner. Will be the side of EWG Academy winning round number 4.
At least buy Vessel dinner first. Good lord. That's just common courtesy, right?
It has to be. Go grab him some dinner. It's not even, I don't know, it's dinner time. Never mind, but my goodness. EWG Academy feeling confident, feeling like they are going to win this series.
Yeah, farming here. He decides he's going to take him hostage. He's going to show him the brick wall. Nothing PG-13 related happening here. And
rest of this P3 time, you will have Ren early rotated, able to take down one. It might get traded out here. Will be on the chase. And Ren, so sneaky, so slippery, gonna be going back. A double for Ren. You can't kill this man. He is just being a nuisance. Make it a triple for Ren. The time secured for the side of Amplified. And He is like a phantom menace. You just lose him, and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more. Just going to try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 spree. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7 spree for Ren. And the win going the way of Amplified Black on this map number 1. My goodness.
Jake Pancake wipes that idea out as another kill for him as he's absolutely popping off. Howzy, again, doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it is too much here for the side of CCG Red to try to get this one. But again, it's just a contest, and they need to try to get these kills, but Jake Pancake with a 3-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers absolutely doesn't get spotted out by Decent, just holding that angle from the back. Jozo looking to clutch this up in the 1v2.
What's going on, chat? Welcome back to another. We should have a banger match on our hands tonight. It should be at least a good one. You know, on paper, we'll see. It's going to be Sacred Gaming Academy going up against CCG West, Controlled Chaos Gaming West, that is. And, you know, I haven't seen the Sacred guys play myself, personally, but I have casted the Controlled guys, both of their teams, actually. And I believe it was CCG West that last time I casted them, they took down Jay Hangley in pretty convincing fashion as well. Pretty one-sided affair the entire time, so I'm expecting potentially more of the same here, unless, you know, Sacred Gaming, they could show me something. I mean, if you see it on their screen, their records, you know, tell one story, and, you know, these guys, these teams are perfect mirrors of each other, to be honest. 0-2 for Sacred, 2-6 map count, I believe, and then on the flip side, it's going to be 2-0 for Controlled Chaos Gaming West, and I believe they're also 6-2 map count, so I believe, yeah, perfect mirrors for each other. I mean, we'll see if Sacred tonight are up for the task, because they're going to need to as we transition into the maps and modes. It's going to be starting off with red card, hardpoint, rewind, SND, protocol control. Those are the guaranteeds, and then the optionals. If we want to go the distance, it's going to be Hacienda map number 4, and then dealership to close us out, map number 5. We'll see if we even reach there. It's going to be a uphill battle for Sacred Academy tonight. We'll see if they're up for the task. And let's transition to the rosters as well for the Sacred Academy. Boys, tonight it's going to be Savior, Mamba, Sky, and McDaddy rounding out the roster. I'm curious to see, you know, if they could show me something. I haven't casted this team before. Not that I'm aware of, at least. We'll see if these players can show me something. They're going to need to, going up against CC West tonight. And we'll transition and show you guys their roster as well. It's going to be Nova, Low-Key, Pip, and Joza. We'll see if, you know, they're able to take the victory. You know, this is kind of one-sided on paper. We'll see if that translates it into the match. You know, I've definitely seen some one-sided affairs, you know, in the slaying, in the teams, you know, especially last time. It was not particularly close against the Jay Hangley boys. We'll see if, you know, Sacred can show us something. They're going to need to if they're going to take this. And I mean, you know, we talk about the maps and modes. I think that rewind S&D for me is going to be a pivotal one in this series for these teams, or really for Sacred to win here. I mean, red card hardpoint to start us off is an interesting map as well. It's definitely not, you know, for the faint of heart, an AR's paradise. Definitely, probably 3, if not 4 ARs for both of these teams on a lot of these hills. We'll see if the ARs are coming out frying tonight for Sacred, or if it's going to be CC West coming out with a vengeance. They've looked good so far. We'll see if they can keep that form. I mean, we'll let me show you guys the maps and modes one more time before we you know, hop into this match. We'll see as the players are getting the lobby ready. We'll see what's happening so far. It might be a little bit delayed actually in chat. I may have started a little too soon, so we'll chit chat in the meantime. I think that rewind search is going to be the key to victory for Sacred. You know, I'm not expecting a ton of potential in the slang. I think that, you know, clearly the better team is 2-0 versus the 0-2 roster. We'll see how the matchups work though. So I've seen sometimes teams that are just better. You know, statistically, they come out flat. They come out and they're not hot off the rip. They could definitely lose early. We'll see if that's the case in the red card. But I mean, the S&D is a pivotal one for Sacred. If they're going to win there, if they're going to win it all, they got to win it on this rewind for sure to not get, you know, 3-0'd. We'll see what the slaying looks like for them in that. And then Protocol, definitely a map where you can get spawn trapped if you're not careful. So these guys, you know, they got to be, you know, on point. They got to make not a whole lot of mistakes. You know, usually Control, just the game mode where the least amount of mistakes wins you the game. And that especially is exemplified on Protocol because, you know, 1 3 dead, 1 4 dead, and you are in your spawn and you cannot get out. It's held with an iron fist sometimes. It can be very difficult to get map positioning back after you lose it on that map. So I'm curious to see if, you know, when we get to the Control, you know, what are the teams going to look like? Are they going to be locked and loaded, or are they going to be, you know, faltering? And then if we do reach the end of the series, I mean, Hacienda map, quite like Red Card, where rotations are very important. You know, the hard points in this series, even the S&Ds in this series, very dependent on the strategy, the teamwork as well. You know, the rotations got to be on point. And then Dealership map number 5 is kind of a monkey wrench in the series, a wild card. We'll see if the teams are, you know, able to do anything on that map. I'm not particularly fond of that one myself personally, but it can be a map where, you know, people can come out and skunk you if you're not careful. If you don't have strategies on that map, it can, you know, can be one where you have to adjust very quickly, or you can find yourself down a couple of rounds in the blink of an eye. And if we reach there, I mean, we'll see what the teams have in store. I'm not expecting my predictions for this map to reach map number 5. I'm probably going to, I might call a 3-0 here, chat. I know it's a little bit rude sometimes to predict that, but I think CCG, you know, from what I saw last time, they look like they're a decent team in this league, or in this group at least. They probably are poised to come out and take it. It's really, you know, if Sacred Gaming Academy have something to show me, I haven't casted these guys before, so maybe some extra info that I'm not aware of. But they can definitely come out with the win if they're, you know, come out hot off the rip. I mean, Red Card's kind of a weird map, like I said before. They could definitely come out and fry with the ARs. The rotations are going to be everything, though. We'll see if the teamwork is there tonight. And I think these guys need a little bit more time to get the lobby set up. I believe they're setting up to host for now. Let's see if we get code here in a second. Maybe not quite yet. Let me, in the meantime, guys, chat, how you guys doing tonight? I just got done casting another match for the XP League in the playoffs. That one went 4 maps. 2 of them were close and 2 of them were not. It was particularly not close in the hard points. We might see more of the same tonight. We'll see what happens, but looks like I might be getting code. Not quite yet, looks like, actually. Oh, boy. Anyways. In the meantime, I'm going to take a sip of my handy-dandy water. Man, I hope my voice my voice can last, guys, because that last series I was starting to feel it a little bit. We'll see how long my voice can hold out. It should be good, but if this goes 5 maps, we might start gasping for air. It's really just my throat that gets like pretty bad toward the end. It's usually not my lungs, but looks like we have a code, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see if the players are set up in the lobby or not. I actually didn't set up the teams ahead of time in Codcaster. I usually try and do that, but I have no idea who's on what side, so we'll find out here in a second. Let me pull up my handy-dandy Codcaster yet again. And I'm not sure which side they're on. They're switching teams on me. It doesn't matter for y'all, but it matters a little bit for me. I don't like having to commentate the teams flipped, you know, for me. I have started to make overlays on Canva so you guys can see the right teams, no matter which side they're on, because Codcaster's great and doesn't bug out at all. It's a great time. Looks like we got 6 players in. We're just waiting for, or 7, excuse me. We're waiting for one more to join on up, and we should get things underway here in a second. And I still don't know which side they're on. Let me ask, actually. I'm not sure. Oh, they don't even know what side they're on, so I'm not the only one that's lost here, guys. Oh, man. What's up, Rez? It looks like everybody's in the lobby. I don't know which side they want, but looks like CC West is going to be Team 2, so let me get that sorted. Shit, that shit out of my mic there. My bad, guys. I don't know if that sounded bad or not, but I just changed my mic. I just got a mic arm or whatever. Like I just got one. So I'm trying to. It's kind of weird. It's like right in front of me. I'm like trying to set things up accordingly. I haven't had to have it like right near me, so it's a little weird. I just might accidentally hit it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Zarnark? I think they're finally ready. Let me let them know I'm ready. As we should get things underway here in a second. Just watching the boys. Hell yeah. Yeah, if all goes according to plan, I'm predicting a CCG 3-0 tonight. I mean, you know, not to sound disrespectful toward Sacred Academy, but they got to show me something. I haven't seen them play yet, and their record, you know, they're 0-2. And usually, you know, you're 0-2. You've lost, you've only won one map in each of those series for a reason. And I'm probably, I don't know the results for Sacred Academy, but I'm going to predict that both of those were SND probably in those series. It could be Control potentially, but usually the hard point, you know, better team typically wins the hard points, usually. So, you know, if you're the worst team, you're usually probably stealing a map, whether it be Search or whether it be Control, but particularly better is usually the hard point team in those instances. It can be for sure flipped, but usually when those series, one team is better at SND, like dominantly better, they end up going 5 games. So the fact they've lost 3-1 on both of those is, or I guess it could have been game 5, one of them 3-0, and the other one, I guess I didn't consider that, but I'm going to guess it's 3-1 in both of those. I don't know. I don't have all the facts here. I'm just going off gut feeling. This team hasn't played together on Sacred. Oh, okay. So that's another added element. So we have no idea what to expect. Anybody. Gotcha. So completely different roster. Okay, well then I have no idea. Predictions out the window. I don't know. It's already hard enough for me to predict stuff when I haven't seen any of the Sacred guys play, but then you guys are coming in with a completely different roster than you play with the first couple of weeks. So, I mean, I guess we'll find out if they could show us something in this matchup so far. I mean, it's going to be an interesting one. So, I mean, maybe potentially closer than I was predicting initially. We'll see if that's the case. Maybe we could see some extended maps, maybe map 4, potentially map number 5. We might end up seeing that dealership after all. It really is just going to depend on what they can show me. And we're finally loading on in, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 1 is going to be red card as well. So we'll see what happens on this red card. We'll see if these teams are ready. And this is a map that's, you know, like I said at the beginning, not for the faint of heart. A lot of crucial rotations that have to take place. A lot of pivotal gunfights toward the mid-map. And they're not ready, apparently. We'll come back to me because they're not ready, obviously. We'll see if they can get that situated. But yeah, I mean, this is a map mode combination where, you know, your AR's got to come out frying. They got to get every kill in transition, make sure they're getting the cuts. And, you know, if you do have an SMG on your team, which can happen, you can definitely still have one SMG on the map, maybe even 2 on some hills. It just really depends. They got to come out frying as well, controlling the spots they can break from. We'll see. Sacred has to win 3-0 to have a chance at playoffs. Okay, gotcha. That's kind of what I figured because they're down 0-2. I don't know exactly. How many weeks? Is it 4 weeks for this league? I can't remember. I haven't actually looked it up. I'm not sure how many games you guys are playing because there's little mini groups I know you guys play in. I believe there's like group C and then there's like 4 pools or whatever. So I think they have to finish second in their pool. Is it I don't know if it's 4 or 5 weeks. I can't remember. Not sure. If anybody in chat knows, let me know because that's news to me. Or whatever the case may be. But I mean, yeah. I mean, either way, backs against the wall for Sacred. They have to win this match. Basically, to secure playoffs. They're already down 0-2, so this is kind of backs against the wall. They're going to have to show us something. And, you know, the CC West boys, not ones to back down from a fight. Oh, it's only 3 weeks? Oh, okay, so they have to win tonight. And, I mean, they probably... That being said, too, they probably also have to get lucky with some of the maps won and lost. Let me actually pull... I have the standings up. Let me look at them real quick, because let me look at their group real quick. and see where they're standing right now. Because, yeah, they're last right now. They're behind Jay Hangley and Hefty Turtles. We'll see if the match... I mean, the map record is really not in their hands, is my guess. And it looks like, yeah, Jay Hangley is one map ahead of them, but if they can potentially 3-0 here, they have a chance. We'll see if that's going to be the case so far. We'll see if I have the teams right on the top as well. Looks like... okay, well, it looks like they're going to not start... Okay, all right. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Please. Start the game. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's fine. I'm still here. They're trying to get the teams right, guys, and, you know, COD's a great game, so it is what it is. Sacred coming in with a big 3-0 if they don't have if they don't have Shady tonight. Oh, they don't have Shady? I actually didn't even peep that. Yeah, because isn't normally Shady on the... I guess he's not feeling or not able to play tonight. Unfortunate. Yeah, I guess Shady did play last time I casted them. Yeah, he's not in here tonight. Unfortunate. Who's the sub? Is it Loki for Chaos? I think it is, right? I'm not too familiar with the rosters. I've only casted this team once, but I believe that's what it said on the sheet, if I recall. Not too sure, but hopefully third time's the charm here on the reset, guys. Apologies for the delays. It is what it is. COD's a great game. People have to switch teams mid-game to even get on the right side, and, you know, CODcasters bugged in every way conceivable. We're dealing with a giant shit sandwich, just eating it, so is what it is. Hopefully next year's better. Patience is a virtue, as some say. Let me see what's going on in chat right now. Oh, they didn't realize they had to switch. Gotcha. So they're new to the whole terrible game having to switch mid-series thing. Gotcha. I mean, it makes sense, right? If they haven't played a whole lot, then they're not going to be familiar with all this stuff. Sacred's winning. Don't care. Hey, I mean, that's confidence in your squadron. Appreciate the follow as well. Not sure, is that clicks or something? I'm not sure how to say that. I think it's clicks, right? Appreciate the follow, man. As well as Zarnark. Follows popping in. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, Sacred have to win a 3-0, and Jay Hangley have to lose 3-0 or 3-1. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Like, their destiny's not in their own hands, right? They have to win this one, and they also have to hope that Jay Hangley or somebody falters, like, in their next match 0-3, basically. So they have to not only win this, but they also have to be fortunate enough that fate decides that they're able to pull through. So we'll see what ends up happening. It's definitely possible. Kind of unlikely, but, I mean, we'll find out. Yo, Daddy Rec, thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate all the follows, guys. And, you know, we're trying to get this game restarted. Players just, you know, not coordinated enough, not on the right teams as of yet. So this is going to be the third restart. Hopefully, you know, cross fingers that they're on the right teams this time around. Appreciate all the love and chat. Yeah, Frogger, please don't shoot back against him. As it looks like we are, for the third time, loading on into this red card hardpoint to start off. We'll find out. I believe, I hope, for my sake, they're on the right teams. I guess we'll find out here. I'm not gonna hype it up until I'm for sure positive we're starting. What is this spawn? Hello? Anybody seeing this? What the hell is going on? This happened to me like a couple weeks ago in the Hacienda. Everybody spawned in 10. What is happening here? This is just cinema. I don't even know if are they gonna play this? I mean, I guess if they play this, whatever. We'll load on in here. Regardless, let me find out that they're gonna play. It looks like both teams got these horrible, terrible spawns on both sides, but I mean, Sky's gonna win it first, shooting the bodies as well. He's gonna patrol toward that stage area. Sacred coming out, first couple of kills here, but back and forth affair. Sky still holding down stage, but losing teammates around him. Time will go. the Chaos way for now. Early days, though, in this hard point. Sora wins a nice one. Slide on through. Stun is going to connect, but not enough timing for that stun to go off, so he'll lose his life. And it's been very back and forth on this P1 so far. Nobody really able to get enough positioning to gather a lot of this time. And I guess CDL hardpoint's bug. They got to do normal hardpoint or something to make sure that bug doesn't happen again, because, oh my. What a start so far. About tied up as we head into this P2 rotation. Seven's the only one alive. It's going to be Nova spawning out. He has to play his life to try and flip on through, but he's spotted by multiple members. He's just waiting patiently for a double kill in the back potentially here. Shots on through, but they're sloppy. He'll end up getting one. And it's just going to be Savior. Last alive for his squadron. The rest of them are going to be spawning in the back. We'll see what this break looks like so far. Savior's going to get the first one as well, so that's going to be time going blue for now. He is instantly traded, though. Sky? Do you have anything to deliver on through? He gets one. The second one's not going to fall as Mamba falls as well. Nice job in from Controlled Chaos. They're going to get the break on P2, and more importantly, they should have the spawns for new here. It's going to be up to Savior. Can you overextend? And no, he cannot. He is dealt with. And Nova combines on in with his teammates. We'll see if they can keep this up. They've looked good off the start for the side of Controlled Chaos. We'll see if the west side's the best side, as rotations are on through. It's going to be Savior and Sky on the overextension, and they find the rotator. That's actually a brilliant wipe for them to get as well. They're going to push back all of Controlled Chaos back into their spawn. It's just going to be 8 that spawned out. That's going to be Pip. Can he spot this player on the top? And it looks like he will. He spots the second one as well. So this spawn out from Pip is going to be pivotal here. He needs to play his life a little bit longer, but he can't do it. Spawns are going to be all the way in the back for Controlled Chaos, and they're just getting ripped to shreds off of them as well. Joza is going to fall as well, so Sacred are going to be holding on to some much-needed time here as they're going to get things close to about even here. 25 seconds on this old hill. Can Controlled Chaos break out of this spawn? It's looked ugly so far for them on this P3. Loki does get the first one, but uses all of his bullets to do so. And that's a great start from Controlled Chaos. They're breaking on out of this zone. And these rotations are going to be so pivotal on this new time. The overextensions are on in, but the early setup for P4 should go red, as Controlled Chaos are going to have the initial setup, but we'll see what this flank looks like. Sora and his teammate are going to be flanking on through. Going to be both top heaven. Interesting decision, honestly, out of Sacred Academy, and they're going to line up. I believe that was Pip that rips them both there. Yeah, interesting decision. It doesn't pay off for them. Nova going to be contesting bottom stage as well as everybody dying on Sacred Academy. Last alive toward the fence right now. Sora, what can you do? Can you just dip, dive, dodge on out of here? He's going to be tagged down low. Nade's going to not land, though. But he's still just dancing around as his teammates are falling. This red time has gone Controlled Chaos's way so far. Unfortunate movement, excuse me, from Sora. He'll finally fall. And he stays alive for a long time, but it doesn't net them any time for Sacred until the very end here. Finally, they break on through, but the rotations are going to be key. 5 seconds left, and the blue team, the blue squadron, on your screen, already here. We'll see what the break looks like. It's just going to be Loki last alive for his team for now until they do end up breaking through the front here. Joza wins an important one, combination with his team. His time will go red for now, about a 30-point edge toward Controlled Chaos West. We'll see if this route for Sora pays off. Number 6, none the wiser as of yet, but he's not going to go for the full pinch. He's going to shortcut it. We'll see if that pays off as he fires a bullet. They're going to know he's here now. He does get the trade on one, but not enough to get the second one. So great setup from Controlled Chaos. We'll see if they can hold it down for the rest of this time. That's not a great start, but Nova has just been holding this so far. And I mean, this is a tough break for the side of Sacred Academy, but they do end up getting 3 and make it all 4. Unfortunately, they would have liked to have that a lot earlier in this hill. Only 10 seconds left to collect on this old. So new has got to be on the minds of these players. We'll see what they have in store for us. About a 50 to 60 point lead as we head into our second rotation of hills. And the slaying has been pretty even, to be honest, so far in this map. I mean, if you look at the stats on the left, you would say this is about a pretty even game, but about a 50-point edge towards CCG West, just playing the map better, more efficient as a unit. And Not If Savior has something to say about it. Nice 2 for him to find, as this P1 time has gone blue so far. About 20 seconds of it, so they're getting themselves back into this game. Not an easy hill to get a ton of time on, but Sacred doing a good job getting all of the kills in transition. 3 dead as well. Mamba gonna be watching his teammate on the overextension. And Mamba wins a big one as well. 3 players toward hill, and that was a beautiful P1 from Sacred Academy. Getting back all the time they've lost on the last couple of hills. Putting themselves within striking distance. We'll see if they can translate that to some P2 time here, as they're going to have the preferred side, to this hill. And Mama's going to break on through with the trophy in tow, but he'll get dealt with. We'll see if CC West can break on out of this spawn, as they've been pinned back so far. As 3 fall dead and then feed, make it all 4 as Sora, the last alive, trying to pick up the pieces for Sacred, But he is dealt with as well, and the spawns will flip on through. And that's not what you want to have if you're on the Academy. You need to try and flip on through for this P3 hill, as the spawns are going to favor the red team. And we'll see if they elect to go for an overextension. It looks like they will. It's just going to be number 44, Sora, hitting this old time right now. So, can Sacred Academy make up for this P2? They had about, a 30-second deficit that they needed to overcome, but that's going to extend now to about 50. And it's only Sky on the overextension, as well as the rest of them have dealt with the pressure. See what Sky has in store for us. Gets a second one as well, but instantly traded on out. That's going to be Mamba. On top mid, just patrolling for now. Gets one and it's tagged low. But Chaos have looked good in this hard point so far. Slaying has been even, but the teamwork has been there. Joza on the overextension as well. Picks up the straggler. He has one more to find in the staircase. Runs out of bullets. But that's just fine so far. He's going to push this player out, and he gets a pivotal one. So, Scrappy on this P3 toward the end of it. We'll see if, CCG West can flip the spawns on through. Loki looking like he's going for it. He has a player right in front of him. Bad timing from Sky there, as he will fall. Actually, that was Mamba. Excuse me. That will fall in the feed. Sky doing what he can in the transition, but there's been kind of a trend so far for Sacred Academy. They're able to, break on through for the scrap time, but they haven't been able to really hold a ton of that initial. They've gotten some of it, but have gotten broken more often than not. But I guess the advantage is they are here for new on this stage hill, and they can milk a lot of time here if they're careful, but 2 fall as well. That was Pip on the overextension. He's able to wipe 2, and they have positioning on top heaven. It's all down to Sky in the hill. Can you stay alive? He does get the first one, but instantly traded on out from the pressure mounting from both sides. A collapse on in from CCG West. We'll see if they can hold on to the stage hill. I mean, Sacred Academy doing what they can. Nice turnaround from Sora there. Actually, a great timing as well. Just playing his life effectively. And this is much needed time. If you're Sacred Academy, down about 30 seconds. They can't afford to let this go CCG. And it looks like they will for now. So they break on through. This is a close game now, guys. The slaying has been there for the blue side, but just haven't been able to net that into a decent amount of time. We'll see what the P5 looks like. This is the money hill for me on this map. We'll see if they can collect. And it looks like so far so good for Sacred. They have the initial hill time, and they have a decent setup as well, but they have one more gunfight in the back to deal with, and Savior wins the important one. That was the most important gunfight in the back there. We'll see if they can net that into some decent time, as they're losing gunfights in transition. We'll see what this pinch looks like for Sora. He's able to get the first one, potentially a second one as well, as his teammate chimes on in, and he's going to get info on that third player. So, he's going to play his life ever so patiently. Loki somehow wins that gunfight. Nice movement out of him. The slide laid down. Looking like Dashy as he finds a second. But all the while, the scoreboard on your screen has evened out. And this is still anybody's game, as we're down to the wire. The last set of rotations is coming on through. Pip gets one, but not the second. His scrap time will go blue. Potentially even taking the lead from Sacred as they win another one. They will take the lead as we head into our next and final rotation. We'll see if the pressure from Sacred Academy is mounting, if they'll be able to get it over the finish line. As this has been a close affair so far, Sky gets the second one, and almost a third one as well. Runs out of bullets. Or that surely would have been his. What can CCG West do to regain right now? They have looked lost in these last couple of rotations. We'll see if they can lock back in. It's going to start with this man on your screen, Pip, on the overextension. We'll see if he can kill this player out of time and play his life. He gets one, maybe a second one as well. Almost a third one. Not quite enough shots for hit to land. But back and forth we go. About a 15-point gap between these two teams. We'll see what the overextension looks like toward Hedge, and it's been won so far by Sacred Academy. They're getting every kill in the feed. Last alive, Joza in the corner, getting pre-fired as well. Sky delivers with Savior over the top. And P1 time has gone Sacred's way. We'll see what Loki has in store for us, but he's instantly dealt with. And spawns are going to spawn on out now. Pip just doing what he can to try and get them off of time. Gets that first one, slides on in. Not quite enough for the second, but Nova is there. Spawns are going to flip on out, though. So, CCG West on the unpreferred side right now. We'll see if that ends up biting them in the end. They're down about 30 points after having the lead the entire game. It's all going to come down to this P3, most likely here. Hellstorm is on out as Mamba gets 2 in the feed. Hellstorm gets his trade as well. And Sacred looking like they want vengeance. They want blood in the last part of this game. They can't win it off of this ult, so rotations are going to have to come on through. And the spawns do flip, so a great time for CCG West to flip on these spawns. And they're going to kill them off of ult as well. This is not over quite yet. Sacred Academy, they have to hold on to this one. This is nerve-wracking. They had the spawns, but they ended up flipping out. And CCG West, with a good hold here, can win it. Both of these teams can win it here. We'll see what the break looks like. So far, the kill feed is red. That's a good start for CCG West. Can you hold on? That's going to be 3 dead in the feed. All of them should spawn in the back, so they have the advantage. But they need to make sure they hold from the front, and he loses an important one. The timing didn't work out in his favor. We'll see if Loki can watch his homeboys back. He's in a pivotal spot in the stairs right now, doing what he can. Wins the first one. Just waiting for his teammate to reposition. Out of ammo. But not out of time yet. He's playing his life beautifully. Pressure on the steps right now. Loki activating again, getting another one, but the melee is going to stop any more potential kills here. And Nova has to be careful. They have to make sure they don't spawn out for new here because they still cannot win it on old. Joza gets another one in the feed, but the spawns are going to flip. As I say it, this is not what you wanted if you're CCG West. Sora overextending toward stage. 9 seconds left. Nobody can win it on old. They have to rotate, and it's going to be a decent early setup for CCG West, and the game clock might come into a factor as well. Only 25 seconds on that. We'll see if Sacred Academy can hold. They only need 10 more seconds to win this game. Mamba falls. Sora and Savior last alive. CCG West, the collapse is on his. Sora falls as well. Savior, the last one alive. And he will fall. The rebreak is in for CCG West. This is going to come down to the wire. Skies lose an important gunfight as well. Mamba cleans up 2, but it might be too little too late. It's going to be 10 seconds for the victory. Make it 5 now as the contests are on in, but it's going to have to be a foot race to the hill. Joza loses an important one as well. Mamba falls. It's going to be up to Sora in the feed, and they cannot do it. Oh my goodness, Chad. Down to the very last seconds there. My God, 250 to 245. You couldn't ask for a closer game of hardpoint there on red card. And CCG, by the skin of their teeth, will take it across the finish line. Oh my, I need some water after that one, guys. Holy. That was a spectacular map of Call of Duty, guys. I mean, you look at the scoreboard, too. It was basically even across the board from everybody in that lobby. Nobody really slacking. The slaying was about even. And if that's what we're in store for the hard point, this is going to be one hell of a series. Holy. Guys, I was not familiar with your game. As we look, let's take a look at the maps. And hold on, let me fix them real quick. Actually, 1 second, guys. I fixed it for the wrong scene, but geez, clinical. 250 to 245. Let me get some water. Holy crap, guys. And if that's what's on this on the cards for this whole series, then buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because that was as close as it can be. We're, we're going to be loading on into Rewind S&D now. And I mean, this was the map I said at the beginning of the series that Sacred Academy have to win here. But that was before I got some of the more, updated information. But, I mean, after map 1, I still think that holds true here. My God, guys. Yeah, they broke your parlay. Unfortunate. Whew. Looks like we're going to be loading on into this S&D relatively quickly here, so we will see. I mean, geez. That was a map for the ages, guys. That might have been one of the best matches I have casted in a while. I got my heart rate going. My voice is definitely going to be chalked after this series is over. But, I mean, definitely an even affair in that hard point, and we'll see what it's like in the S&D. Some of these teams are, definitely more preferred in S&D than others. A lot of teams, they play S&D more often than not. We'll see if that's the case here. Whew. I might not know ball, chat. I don't know. I got bamboozled. Hoodwinked. Holy. And let's see if the teams are right. And it looks like they are, I believe. So we'll keep using same overlay as well. My goodness. Let me just pause to collect my thoughts. There's no real time for it, but I mean, bomb is going to go down early. Sacred Academy, they're going to get the bomb down, and I mean, it was a close affair in map number 1. We'll see if that's more of the same here in map number 2. This player on 18. He's going to have an important one to find. He's right in front of him, spots the shadow, and he's going to get first blood as well. So, 4v3 situation. The retake is still on, but you're going to be down a member. Joza strikes back. 3v3, but 25 seconds left is all they're going to have. Nade on over the top. That's a lot of team shots, Joza. You got to be careful where you're shooting as the defuse is going to come on in. Is anybody going to react to this? It's just going to be Sky that's peeking the bomb, and he's going to get the defuse. Nobody from Sacred peeking the bomb there. They did not plant it in a position where they could see it from Laundry, and yeah, curious play. The retake is going to come on in. And controlled chaos. They'll strike first after, I wouldn't even really call that a brilliant retake, just maybe a blunder from the Sacred Academy there. Not sure exactly how you let that happen, but we'll see if they can make an adjustment, because that's it's not a good look off the first round, letting them defuse right in front of your nose. Pip's going to get some shots on in here early. On to 2 players, so that's going to be info gained. We'll see if Pip elects to activate. He's going to spot this player toward mid as well. Bomb planner's going to die, though, and he has 2 players to contend with. That was a nice bait and switch there from Sacred Academy. And just like that, it's all left to Loki. 1v3 situation. And he's going to get tagged on through from Sora as well. This is looking all but over as Sora pre-fires are going to connect on the pillar. A quick answer back from Sacred Academy there. They're going to tie things on up, and that was an important one for them to find. The mental from round number 1 could have been, potentially, some confidence lost there after, you lose map number 1 and you lose the first round of S&D, the way you do. Good to see that they're not, down on themselves too hard as they strike back early in this one. And Sora gonna end that first round with the last couple of shots of the Amez there. So 3 for him on the 3 spree. We'll see if the streaks end up mattering here. On the offense we go. It's gonna be a stack toward Gens. An early aggression for Sky and friends. We'll see what they elect to do on this bomb site. Nobody really going past the 50-yard mark so far. It's going to be a Gens hit, and it's looking like they're getting aggressive toward fence. And Sky gets the info on the second one, though. So this should be bomb down. It's going to be another retake. or CCG West. We'll see if Sacred Academy, they play this a little bit better than the last time they played. It's going to be the overextension from Loki, but he loses another player as well. He didn't see that player top burger, I don't think. And Loki's going to be spotted as well. All down to Pimp. Body shot as well. 1v4 situation. Good luck. Don't think this is possible. As the timing works out on the first, Savior will fall, but I mean, Pip probably just, you know, collecting his thoughts maybe for the next round as he's not reading this corner. For surely here, probably going to get executed as he will get knifed in the back. 2-1 now. We'll see what happens on the next round as, you know, an important bounce back on the offense for, you know, the Sacred guys to get after the first round did not go your way. They just hit him with the exact same strat, pretty much. A little bit different, I guess. Gen hit instead of a elephant hit, but worked out a little bit better for them this time. They were able to get all of the kills. And so far, this is a rough start. From Control Chaos into the search, only 2 players on the board. It's still early days, though, so plenty of time to turn it around. 1 apiece off the rip so far. Looks like it's going to be on the cards for these players. We'll see what the timing looks like. It's going to be 6. Watching that overextension, Loki deep in depths of spawn. Watching pillars. And he's going to spot 1, but a little bit too far away to secure the kill for that. We'll see if he ends up getting pushed out. It looks like Sora is going to be that guy, but don't know if he's going to be able to get the timing on him as well. Loki's still in depths of spawn right now. And he's going to spot this player surely here in a second. And yeah, absolutely a free kill. Sora's probably mind blown he's still there, but nonetheless, it's going to work out for them. 15 seconds left, and they have to defuse. Just ran out of time in that one. So CCG West. Oh my. They're going to strike back here. Sacred Academy, back on the offense. They've had 2 bomb plants toward this A zone so far. Let's see if they go toward the B bomb site this time around and maybe mix it up. But to be honest, A has been working for them. Hasn't really been stopped yet, but I do like this adjustment. Just at least test out B, and that's going to be first blood already. Sora strikes first here as well as the second one. Last alive already is Joza, and he's just, you know, left scratching his head, wondering where his teammates went, and he can't open the glass window. So he will fall in Sacred. A quick one there, as they are just going to flood through and get every single kill toward this B bomb site. Sometimes you're just running into a doorway, and sometimes you get through. And that time it was the former. Everybody in chat talking about how they're bad or carrying or whatever. I'm just here to watch some Call of Duty, guys. You guys do you. Would it make you guys feel better if I said I would smoke everyone in here? Maybe it would. It might not, though. So far, 1-for-1 trade. Joza getting tagged on in. Not going to fall just yet. He's in a precarious spot, though. But yeah, Savior tries to get out of dodge. Gonna lose his life for that one. Sora looking for the overextension. Finally, he finds the Loki deep in his spawn. So 2v2, bomb down. Gonna have to be a retake. Mamba and Sora, what can he do? Mamba holds his iron strong as he reads the pressure. And now just left a Pip. And it's going to be a split attack as well. Both of Sacred on either side of this bomb site. And Pip in a decent spot to deal with this clutch. He has the bomb checks here shortly. But he's going to get spotted as well. Tagged down to 17 HP. He has to play his life here. We'll see if they end up reading the pressure as Pip going for this first one as well. Wins it. And he does it. Oh my god, he gets off the bomb. That might have been catastrophic, but just barely able to win that one. Mamba 13 HP in a dream. 5 and 1, and I believe, yeah, he does get that defuse off with 3 seconds to spare, though. So, Pip, unfortunate for him, unable to clutch in the 1v2. And now 4-2. Sacred bouncing back in this SND. We'll see if they can string together a couple more and get it across the finish line. Back and forth we go. Sacred Academy. Back on the offense. We'll see what they elect to do. I mean, it's been successful pretty much every round on their offense, barring the blunder in the round number 1, but they were able to get the bomb down that round nonetheless, and be yet again on the cards. Savior dodging a nade, but not dodging these bullets. He's going to get tagged down low, and he will fall. So nice team shots from CCGW. That is a mouthful. Controlled Chaos. I'd rather just say that. 4v2 situation now for them. It was Sora and Mamba last round. It's going to be Sora and Mamba again. A dynamic duo. What do you have in store for us? Tora tagged down to 2 HP. A shoulder is met with extreme resistance, as they have to collect this bomb as well, and it's on the 18. Not the best spot to go and collect it, as all of Control Chaos are just stacked toward this courtyard area. Sacred Academy, I mean, what can you even do in this situation? 2v4 situation, all the guns are ironed at you. Nades over the top are going to land. Tag down to 5 HP. Mamba's going to fall. Sora gets 1, but 1v3 situation. What can he even do in this situation? And the answer is nothing, as he will fall. Chaos. Put a third on the board. We'll see if they can put another one as well. Their offensive pushes have looked decent, but the retakes have been great from Sacred. I kind of want to see Control Chaos go toward this B-bomb site. They haven't really shown a whole lot of presence toward that zone yet. It's been all A from them so far, really. Do they elect to mix it up here? Is it going to be more of the same? Looks like back to A we go. Double chow is on in. Savior might be in a decent spot. He's not going to be reading this corner. Savior gets a freebie, tagged down to 50, but he has Sky on over the top to watch his boy, but he's tagged down extremely low. Both of these players tagged down to one-shot Savior. Yeah, didn't like that. He tried to get out of dodge, but just too low for the situation. And Sky has been absolutely tagged down to one-shot every single time he has shouldered this round so far. Mamba with the nade on over, but it might be a little too late, as that won't connect, and bomb will get planted. 3v3 on this retake, and I mean, a tale as old as time. Sora versus Loki on the overextension. We'll see if it ends up paying off for Sora, or if Loki and the patient play will pay off. I mean, Sora just waiting for somebody to give him a scam, but he's not getting anything. I mean, Loki hasn't even moved from this back area, and no real reason for him to, as now he will find him. Sora gets tags on in, but honestly, just ignore this player at this point in time. Go help your teammate, and it looks like that's going to be on the cards. But now Sora just left in a 1v2 situation. Too little, too late from him. Control Chaos. Another one for them as they'll tie things on up. 4 apiece. And 2 rounds to go for either of these teams to get it across the finish line. We'll see if Control Chaos can get it. 2 in a row for them. Can they continue that momentum? I said before this map started, Sacred Academy, they have to win this map mode for me. And we'll see if they can clutch up, or if they're going to falter. They have to shut down this momentum that the Chaos side has been gathering in these past couple of rounds. And it looks like they're going back to their bread and butter. It's going to be another A hit. Pip, going to be your man toward the dumpster. He might have spotted these players, but it might not matter. 4v4 retake, 45 seconds. We'll see what it looks like, as they got to get a move on. So far, these arrows, slow to react, but they are getting the move on now, finally. It's going to be this gunfight on the overextension. Sky wins it, and the body's being shot as well. He'll get out with his life as well. This gunfight for dumpster is going to be important, but Savior wins that one. 2v4 situation. He'll get the bomb planter as well. Nice peach of a nade over the top as Loki left in an impossible situation. 1v3, and he will fall. Sacred Academy on map point now on this map number 2. And I didn't love how Chaos played that on the retake there. They played it a little bit too slow for me. And when they go for the overextension for Elephant, they probably should have been holding hands a little bit closer together so they were able to get the trade, because they have to know somebody's going to be there watching it. They were just a little bit too spread for me on that one. We'll see if they make that adjustment. If they can make this offense work and send us to round 11, it's going Gonna be on Nova and the bomb planter. What do you have in store for us? Shots going on down, but not a whole lot of damage. As the RC car is out as well. It's gonna be Mamba. Nobody really home on this as well. And yes, a tale as old as time. Sora's back to his BS, but this time it's Loki that comes out on top of it. Loki has had that edge the entire map so far, it would seem, but Sky gets the equalizer. Bomb will go down. 40 seconds now. What does Savior have on the overextension? This round's gonna rely on him to do something here, and he's not able to win the first, so, Sky. Mamba, what do you have left in the clutch? The first one is going to fall. That's going to be Mamba getting the crucial equalizer, but 20 seconds is all that's going to be on the cards for them. Sky dipping and dodging, gets his teammates trade. All left to Pip now in a 1v2 situation. In a decent spot as well, but he can't see Bomb from here. He's going to have to check soon here. The info is going to be gained, and it looks like Mamba and Sky clutch on up in the 2v3. Sacred Academy. They'll take it in 10 rounds here, 6-4. And they'll strike back with the equalizer. And a great map out of Sacred, all things considered. It was really just Loki getting the overextension on Soro. On that offense, seemed like that was holding them back. But they'll strike back in map number 2, and a pretty even effort across the board yet again. This series has delivered so far. Everybody pretty even in the slaying and the teamwork there as well. Maybe need to clean it up a little bit in the SND if you're Control Chaos, but as well as Sacred as well. They blundered that first round pretty cataclysmically, if you ask me. We'll see, you know, map number 3 on the cards as we go into our maps and modes here. It's going to be a protocol control as well. We'll see what, you know, Chaos has in store for us. Map number 1 was incredibly close as well, so it's tough to call in this control who has the edge here. I guess we'll find out here in a second. I mean, if I were to make a prediction, I would say, oh man, that's so tough. That's so tough. Because control is such an game mode, you know. I will say the guns did look hotter for Sacred in that map number 2. So I might give them the edge in this control. I think it's going to go the distance as well. I think it might go round number 5. I would expect nothing less from these teams. They look so evenly matched in this series so far. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Or if Control Chaos, they're going to prove me wrong here. But I think regardless of which way you're favoring them, it's going to be a close affair. And the fact that this match is going to go map number 4 as well. It's going to be a Hacienda. So, I mean, we're guaranteed 4 maps here at least, guys. Hacienda map number 4, I mean, that's going to be the map about rotations for sure. Fundamental play is going to be, you know, have to come out in full effect for that map. And I mean, you know, map number 1, it was really Control Chaos playing the fundamentals slightly better. And I think that's why they got the edge in that one. They went up in that one early. You know, they weren't able to hold on the entire time, but, you know, they gave themselves that cushion in that map number 1 to be able to come out with a victory, albeit a very slight one. And Hacienda might be more of the same if we, you know, when we see that one, I should say. As we're loading on in, it's going to be protocol control. What's up, Omi, by the way? You're funny. We'll see what the teams have in store for me. Oh, man. I'm going to need gallons of water after tonight's over. Let me tell you guys. It looks like the teams are just going to keep staying on the same size. So, you know, appreciate you guys. But that way I don't have to keep updating my graphics. We'll see if that ends up mattering, though. Joe's getting some tags on in early here, but nobody's falling quite yet. And it's going to be an overextension, and B is on the cards. Savior, or excuse me, that's going to be Sky striking first. Nobody reading the pressure from B as of yet. It's going to be Joza on the overextension. What can you do in tandem with Nova? Nova gets the first one, gets the second one as well. Nova, 2-piece, wipes the point. Has 3 members toward B, but we'll see if they can translate that into some sort of A pressure now. That they baited them all the way over toward the B to wipe the zone. Sora with some shots over the top, not quite able to finish off Loki on this B. On this B zone, and I mean, Loki just standing tall, just chilling. Waiting for him to peek. Sora not really giving him anything. as it's been a very slow approach to this A zone. Nobody really wanting to give an inch at all. Sky, and he might, that's why he doesn't want to give an inch, and that's because nobody is really able to help him on the point. He's by himself. I mean, Mamba is going to get flanked here in a second, surely. We'll see what Nova has on the overextension. He should spawn kill one as well here. And gonna live as well. He doesn't get tagged at all. Gets out of dodge. His teammate's gonna help him out in the back as well. 2 more players, top trips to deal with. Nova wins the third one. Or second one, I should say, excuse me. As 10 seconds is all it's gonna be. And I mean, 1 B tick so far. They gotta touch the zone. Savior, what can you do? You have no time to work with. Might be able to get a timing. He gets 1. Falls down as well. Gets the second one, but you have to stop the clock. It's gonna be Sky and Savior on these zones by themselves respectively, but only 3 seconds left. Any slip up at all, and this is going to be Control Chaos's round. We'll see if the slaying battle is gonna be won by either of these teams on the defense. So far, so good. Savior gets 2 ticks on this zone by his lonesome, and A is being contested as well. Finally, the A zone clearance is on in, but B might be gone. It might be an afterthought so far as Savior just doing it by himself on the zone. Nobody wrapping back for him. Every time they do, they get gunned. But finally, Joseph chimes on in, clearing the point. Gets a second one. Absolutely shit on. Oh my goodness. And Control Chaos Gaming West are going to win round number 1, but that was a very close affair. You know, Savior at the very end of that was just solo capping B for the longest time. Just wasn't able to have, you know, any support for this B zone. Had he had 1 more teammate on the zone, that would have been it. And Joseph with the turn and burn in your kill cam there. He'll secure the first defense. We'll see if that ends up translating, but that was a close one. Top mid aggression on the cards already. 2 dead in the feed. Sora gets the equalizer as well. Staying alive, top grandmas. We'll see if that ends up mattering. Map control still in favor of Sacred off this opening break. Nobody really able to make a play except Sky is going to be getting into behind enemy lines. And all 3 members on this A zone for CCG. They're trapped like fish in a barrel right now. Sky with the sub shots. Able to get that one as well as 4 dead in the feed. Not even the tick collected. If you're CCG. Great opening break from Sacred. But they haven't really made a whole lot of progress toward their spawn. They're just holding strong toward this mid site right now. And another 3 dead. Joza, the last member alive, just sitting top. Oh my god, the timing could be absolutely worse for Joza there. He reloads after waiting so patiently for somebody to chow him. Unfortunately for him, he'll get taken care of. As CCG haven't really had a foothold in this map so far, or at least in this round. Gotten shut down every single attempt they've tried to make. And that's going to be another 2 dead for them, as they're just getting battered back in their spawn. I mean, Sky on the overextension should have free kills here in the back in a second. Gets his teammates trade, and yeah, it's all going to be left to Joza. 10 seconds left to stop the clock. He did squeak through the enemy lines, but he's going to have to do something huge here. And Loki gets a 2-piece as well off spawn, so that's a good start for CCG, but they're going to have to touch the A zone. So far, not able to. And oh my god, a triple. Looked like from Mamba there, from mid-map. Pip shut down as well. It's a mad dash toward the point, but they're not able to touch it. Sacred. They're going to strike back. 1 apiece. And yeah, take advantage. Definitely favoring Sacred after that opening offense that they had. I believe they got 4 ticks on that one at the very least. Maybe, no, yeah, definitely 4, because I think they got 2 on each of the zones. Maybe 3. I don't know if they actually got that second tick on A. I believe they did, but I'm not quite sure. Either way, they're up 3 to 4 ticks, heading back into their second offense here. And if they can make this one a decent round, they probably secure themselves defense. Round number 5. If they can at least get A here, they should be able to. We'll find out if they have it in the cards, or if it's going to be another defense holding strong. And Pip going to be getting 1 mid-map. 2 for 2 so far in the initial stages of this map. Pip trying to get across enemy lines. He'll get on out of there. Tag down a little bit, but he will live, and that's still going to be map control for CCG. Back and forth we go. Low-key on the B zone, gets one. Sky's going to be on the point as well. He gets a trade on Joza as well, so that's going to stop the clock for now. And he goes for the ego chow as well. The confidence out of him when he is one shot is staggering there. As Sacred looking like they're trying to put a statement on the board. Offense not the preferred side, and they know it. Oh my god, Mamba is shooting now. 2 in the feed for him. 5 streak. Mamba, 17-9. The catalyst for Sacred Academy on this point. They're looking great on this control so far. Is another 3 dead. It's all up to Loki off spawn. What can you even do? As A should be done. And it will be. Minute extension early. And the life lead as well. 6 lives ahead in this map. The offense might go their favor. They might not even need to send us to 5 rounds. We'll find out what CCG has in store for us. As it looks like Sacred are just wiping them on the zone. Nova runs out of bullets. Absolutely world starred. And this is a double stack toward the zone as well. Sora cutting as well. This is worst case scenario for CCG. They might just lose it on the defense here. It's going to be up to Nova. What can you do on this zone? And absolutely nothing. Shut down. And that's going to be the B zone with a convincing offense for Sacred Academy. And that was a quick one there, chat. A round where you blink and you miss it. Oh my goodness. I believe this was Mamba as well. Yeah, in the kill cam. Gets 4 in a row. Just absolutely shooting right now. Doing the most for Sacred Academy. The convincing offense. And now CCG backs against the wall. Can you win an offense? Because it's going to have to take us to overtime. But even then, they're going to have another offense if this does go OT. So 2 in a row on the offense for CCG. We'll see if they can win the first one here. They're going to have to. My god. Yeah, Pip and Nova having a rough map as well. Both double negative here. Looking for them to step up if they're able to get it across the line. But I mean, man, the slaying has been so one-sided. We'll see if, CCG can turn it around. Sora 15-6 as well. Him and Mamba combining hits for some excellent slaying for Sacred Academy. We'll see what they have in store for us. Pip on the B zone. Sky spots him. And he might have a freebie here. He probably knows it, but the timing he's getting is absolutely horrible. As he finally does clear Pip. So, decent control for now. We'll see if Savior can get some spawn kills as well. But no, he's instantly taken down. Sora challenging aggressively as well. Gets 1. Tags onto the second player. That's going to be the trade. Coming on through. And Sky. Perfect pinch coming out from him. This is looking like a different Sacred Academy team than we saw in map number 1. They are looking like they are on a mission here. Everybody dying in the feed. The kill feed just all blue right now. Bodies being shot as well. As Controlled Chaos pinned back in their spawn and pinned back deep. 30 seconds to play with, but the life advantage is overwhelming now. 10 life lead. Make it 11. Almost a 12th as well, but not quite able to get that one over the line. Can CCG even touch the point? They are so far back in their spawn, and they are running out of time. 15 seconds is all that's left for them. As the kill feed has been blue this entire map so far. Sky gets another one in transition. 2 spree for him. 5 seconds left. We'll see if Nova can do anything on this point, as it's a last-ditch effort, but it might be in vain. 3 seconds is all that's going to separate them from the victory. Everybody falling for CCG. No one can touch the point. And a dominant last 2 rounds from Sacred Academy there. They'll take it. 3-1 in this control. And my god, chat. We'll see what happens in map number 4, but I mean, I think my prediction came true. A little bit more one-sided than I potentially thought for Sacred there, but I think the slaying, just when I saw in that map number 2, just the guns maybe starting to warm up for Sacred. They look like they're dominant. Mamba goes on that, I believe it was 7 or 8 spree as well. I mean, Skies looked great in that protocol as well. I mean, we are transitioning to Hacienda, so definitely a bigger map, more of a rotational heavy map, less of a slaying type of map, more of a mindful type of map, I guess you'd say. But obviously, you still need to slay out. You know, this is Call of Duty, guys. You got to get kills for sure. But we'll see if CCG West, if they could bounce back. They've just lost 2 in a row, and the first map was very, very close too. So this could definitely be a 3-1 for Sacred Academy. If they're not careful here, they have to lock in. They got to get the slaying going, because double negative for 2 players on the same teams, that's not a good look. They got to try and get something going here. We'll see if they're able to. The gun's starting to look hot from Sacred. Oh, man. We'll pull up the maps and modes for you guys for it could be potentially the final time of this series. Hacienda's up next. And Sacred with a pretty dominant map number 3 as well. The first 2 maps were very close. Backs against the wall for CCG now. Can they lock in? And if they can, we might be seeing a dealership, but I don't know. The form that Sacred's looking in right now has been scary. They're getting all the kills in the feed as well. It's going to be a tough ask for Chaos Gaming. We'll see what they can do here. Hacienda going to be loading on up. Water going to be consumed. You boys' voice is almost shot. See if they're on the right teams, hopefully. And it looks like they are. They haven't switched side once. I appreciate that. I haven't had to adjust my my codcaster at all. So appreciate that from you guys. But it might be the last map. We'll see. That's up to CCG West. Can they clutch up map number 4? Or will Sacred finish it off the series in a 3-1 fashion? So far, so good for Control Chaos. That's going to be 3 dead. Sky last alive. He's going to elect to play his life. So early time going red. We'll see if that's going to be a decent start for them. Joseph barely wins that first one, but he is able to hold on. Sky patrolling this rock hill well. But he should get shot in the back here in a second, as Loki will get the shots on through. Checking the point. Gets assistance from his teammates as well. But the rotations are going to be on the mind of both of these teams. It's Mamba just soaking this old hill time right now. Nova in transition. Unaims at the worst time, but he still wins it. Nice shots with the Jackal over the top. But off screen, you saw Savior win an important gunfight in the back. Absolutely crucial that he wins that one. And oh, wow, the timing couldn't be worse for Sora there. Just lets that player on through side door. And it's going to be 4 players in the hill for CCG West. They have no idea where the pressure is coming from. They should know that they should all be in the back right now. We'll see if they're able to read the pressure. It's going to be coming in through a driveway. Even trade so far. Side door is going to be contested. Nades on in. It's going to be Loki and Joe's the last 2 remaining members. Loki gets 1, but he's instantly traded, and that's going to be the break. CCG, yeah, didn't love the setup they had, but they didn't really have a chance to get the full setup from the front there. And it looks like Savior playing a little too aggressively toward the side door there. He's going to get taken down as Joza combines in for a 2 as well. So that should be the re-break in for CCG West, and it will be. Pretty easy one as well. Maybe like to see them play their lives a little bit more patiently toward this lobby area. We'll see if that ends up costing them or not. 2-piece with the side door, though, is going to grant them some space, but with 5 seconds left, that's kind of irrelevant at this point. The rotations are going to be the key factor here. It's going to be Pip with 1. Can't get any more, and that's going to be 3 players toward bottom close as well on the rotation, and they're all going to die. We'll see if number 5 has anything to say about it. That's going to be Joza on the overextension. Bad timing for him, as he's going to get shot from 2 players. This is a good start from CCG West. We'll see if they can keep this momentum. They're up about 30 points early in this map. And they're going to need to win this one to send us to 5. Decent P3 time for them as well as they break on in. Winning the gunfights in transition. This has looked better from Control Chaos. It's going to be 2 on the pinch right now. It's going to be Sky. Excuse me, 3 on the pinch. Sky. As well as Mamba. Still in just waiting for his opportunity to strike. Waits for his teammates. Baits him on in. And they should get this scrap time unless number 8 has something to say about it. Nice shots from Pip, actually. Beautiful from him. That's going to shut down all of the scrap time that could have gone blue there for Sacred. And what, you know, could have potentially been a non-consequential gunfight turns out to be an important one. That was about 15 seconds or so off the board now for Sacred. But it might not matter, because they have these P4 rotations, and as everybody knows on Hacienda, this is the most important kill in the entire game, or at least on this map. Maybe even potentially the entire game. I get to give a couple more that are more important, but this is a definitely important one on this map. We'll see what the break looks like. So far, so good. As it's going to be Mamba last alive. Has 2 more players to deal with. Gets the second one as well. Surely gets traded here, and he will. But not before massive damage is caused. Pip gets 2 of his own, but the spawns are a little ways away, so they're going to have to hold on for now. As Loki's slow playing it, but that gives time for Sacred Academy to reinforce. All 4 players are going to be here, as well as a pinch coming on through toward mid. That's going to be Savior. Stop shooting on 1, but he does get the job done. And it's just been a pinch fest. Nobody really gaining a ton of time other than Sacred Academy on this hill. Been a lot of contested time on Rock Hill. As Pip is going to elect to go for the chow on the old, and I don't love that play. He'll fall. So top mid control is going to be fought over now. Mamba on the overextension should have 2 in his hands. Maybe a 3rd one as well. Mamba looking like it. Striking lightning fast. Shots are electric. 3-piece for him, and that'll maintain control for Sacred as we transition back to P1. Great shots from him, but he does end up falling finally. So maybe clearance on his top hall, all for naught. As we're about tied up here. 20 seconds or so left on this P1. Players got to be thinking about rotations, and CCGW definitely on the minds as they wipe all of the pressure. Coming toward Rock right now. Pip gets 1 on this overextension. Surely here, no. Unable to win that one. And not picking up the Rock overextension too, so that's going to allow Sky to slip on by. And try as he might, he will fall. Unfortunate. Not able to win the shots there. So now the break is on in from Sacred, but they're... Wow. Mamba. Beautiful 2-piece from him. He's on a 3 spree. Somehow able to collect that one. And what looked like a decent rotation from Control Chaos turns into an early hold from Sacred. We'll see if they read this pressure from Nova, as it's just number 6 in the back, Loki, trying to hold the spawns as Nova breaks on in through the front. Sloppy shots, only going to get 1, and Pip can't get his homeboy's trade. Loki's still in the back, though. He's still spawning all of his team here, and it might be a little too late for that at this point. 20 seconds left. You know, the scrap time will be good, but it's going to all be about the rotation toward P3 now. We'll see if, you know, Control Chaos, if they're able to get any of this P3 time. They got quite a bit last time around, but the rotation is on. Savior top hall has 1 in front of him, but he's lost him. That's going to be Pip. And what can you do on this overextension? He's behind enemy lines. We'll see if he gets shot from office, as he surely will fall here. And Joza can't get the trait either. That's going to be Sky standing strong, getting a beautiful 2-piece, and that'll secure the spawns, as well as the early time on this P3 setup. And Sacred Academy, they're striking back. They were down a decent amount of points. Now find themselves with about a 30-point advantage. What can Control Chaos do on this rebreak? It's looking like nothing so far, as Loki trying to break on in, but the AR not the preferred gun for that gunfight, as 4 will fall in the feed. The guns too hot for Sacred Academy. Look at that scoreboard as well. 2 players, 21 and 10, 21 and 12. It's Sora and Mamba yet again. The 2 hot guns from Sacred Academy pushing the slang over the line. And that might be the difference maker in this series. Time will tell. It's going to be Control Chaos on this Rock Hill as well. Loki gets an important trade, but the break is going to be on in. And Sacred Academy are slow playing this. We'll see what Mamba gets on the timing here, and it's not great. Early time will go red. And as well as them spawning on the boat side, so definitely a hard break. But maybe an overextension there from Pip as he'll get dealt with bottom line. What does the break look like? Sky gets taken care of as well, but the trades favor Sacred Academy. They'll break on in. And this is much needed time for Control Chaos. They can't afford to give them the rest of this Rock Hill. That might be dagger time as they push them forward over the edge here. Sora gets 1, but can't get the second. Contest is on in. Two-piece from Nova will soften up the blow. Sky dancing as much as he can, but he can't get it done. But after all is said and done in the second rotation, it's about a 40-point lead from Sacred. So they've turned it around big time later in this hardpoint. And it was kind of a similar story in the map number 1. We'll see if the ice from CCG West can carry them over the line as it did in map 1. They're going to need it. P1 Hill. So far, so good. Sky gets one off at that time and make it a second one as well. As Sorge combines with his teammate. But they're, you know, despite their best efforts, unable to break the spawns. Decent amount of kill time as well going their way. And just as I say that, though, that's going to be a 4 dead. Control Chaos. They're going to spawn pretty far out as well with 20 seconds left. This is a decent amount of hill time as well as rotations to give up. Not the best time to collapse there if you're Control Chaos. They're running out of time to make decent plays in this map. It's all going to be about this P2 rotation. We'll see what they have in store. Sky gets the first. And Savior can't get the trade. Nice 2 from Nova. But Mamba's deep in the back. He's still anchoring these spawns, but you can definitely hold P2 from the front with a decent setup. And Pip gets 1. That'll soften the reinforcements for now. A little bit more delayed, but a second one falls side door. Joza loses that gunfight somehow, and just like that, Sacred break on through with relative ease. I cannot believe Joza lost that gunfight. He was dead to rights pre-aiming, ironing the door, and the slide was just better. It's still a scrappy affair. This is not where you want to be if you're Sacred Academy. 25 seconds left, and you're still spawning in the back. We'll see if they can get this scrap time. That might be pivotal here. It looks like they will, barring a late break from Joza. So about a 50-point lead as we head into the P3 rotation. One good break, and Sacred can win it all here. But most likely, it's going to be the Rock Hill where we end things. We'll find out here. Control Chaos. They have control of the spawns for now, but I mean, the flood of blue up toward top plat might be the overwhelming force. And it will be. It's not met with that immovable object. CCG look very movable on this map, to be honest. Looking a little shook, honestly. We'll see what happens as Sky breaks on in. 20 seconds is all it's going to take. Savior with the pinch on through. And he gets a pair as well. Teammates are chiming on in. They'll spawn them in the back as well. The slaying has been on point for Sacred Academy. I mean, look at Sora right now. 35 and 20. 28 and 20 from Mamba. The slaying duo on that side. Even Sky chiming in. +6 for his squadron. 5 seconds left. And that's basically all she wrote. Sacred Academy is going to take this one. 250. 176 here. They'll close it out in 3. And I mean, GG's to both of the teams. It just seemed the later that match went on, the more warmed up Sacred Academy looks for me. They looked like the better team on the day. You know, this could have potentially even been a 3-0 from Sacred, you know, had they clutched up in that map number 1. But alas, they ended up falling. And, you know, it wasn't as one-sided potentially as it could have been. But they will get it done in 4. Congrats to Sacred Academy. They're going to take it. GG's to them. GG's to both teams, really. I mean, you know, Control Chaos, they were 2-0. I mean, they got, you know, kind of clapped in those last 2 maps. We'll see if they can respond back in their next match. I think that's actually all the matches, right, for regular season. Somebody was telling me it was only 3 matches. So I guess that's it for them. It's really just, can Sacred Academy, can Jay Hangley lose 3-0? I guess is really, the fate is not in their hands, as we were talking about before the broadcast started. We'll see if, you know, they're able to make playoffs still with, you know, a different team this time around. We'll head to the final look at the map modes, and this is how the series played out. You know, a very nail-biting start on that red card. 250 to 245. Control Chaos barely able to squeak that one out. A close S&D from Sacred to bounce back, and then ever since then, kind of one-sided in the slaying, as in the control, as well as the hard point. So congrats to them. They're going to take it 3-1, and we'll see if, you know, fortune favors them. Preying on Jay Hangley's downfall, I'm sure, in this series. And I believe Control Chaos for sure have guaranteed themselves playoffs at this point anyway. I think they're, yeah, they should. Oh, they're all in the same group. Oh, I didn't even know you guys were all in the same group. Okay, so yeah, for sure, Control Chaos have secured playoffs at this point, 100%. So I guess we'll see if Jay Hangley, if they hang on. No pun intended. Maybe it was a little bit, little bit intended there. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. My voice is absolutely throttled. It's chalked. It's gone. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to speak tomorrow. No, I'll be fine. I'm trolling. But yeah, that was a great series from me, and you know, I appreciate everybody coming out in the chat. You know, we've had a couple of banger matches today, to be honest. That was some great series of Call of Duty. I appreciate you guys letting me cast, as always. You know, shout out to y'all, and I appreciate the follows, all the... I believe I got some subs as well earlier, so, you know, appreciate you guys. That's going to do it for me. I will see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody. Until next time, I'll see you later.